Good morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Kat, and we're in Black Bear Wilderness, which is in Seminole County. It's in Sanford. It's my training ground. You've seen this likely before, unless this is the first video you've watched. It's a little over a 7-mile loop, but I'll do it at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll go twice around. I've never gone 3 times around. Certainly know I can, but usually I'm just in training mode. Although today, Jingle's got some family in town. It's Thanksgiving week. So today is my off day from running. So I'm just gonna do a quick hike in here. You can see it's a little foggy, so it's got a really cool look. So that means the temperature and the dew point are about the same. And it's about 6 degrees, which is just an absolute treat, because I've been in here as warm as 95. So I'll take it on the cooler side. And it's just gonna be a beautiful day. Stretch my legs. Tomorrow I'll get back to running. I got my package for the turkey trot yesterday on Sunday, and I already got the turkey all cleaned up and in the brine. So I brine my turkeys, and so I'm going to do a little shopping today after my hike, and then Wednesday I'll do a lot of my prep cooking, and I'll have everything ready. Thursday I'll throw the turkey in the oven and then go to the beach and run my 5K. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. My training times have been pretty good for a guy that doesn't run. I've been doing about 28 and a half minutes for a 5K. So I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna have a great run, and then on the beach with a bunch of folks will probably kick in a little adrenaline. So I'm hoping I can have a real good time. Not only good time, but a good run time. So we shall see. The water's going to be interesting in here because we got 8 to 10 inches of rain last week, and it's the first week that I've missed being in here when I'm home and not on the trail. So usually I don't miss Black Bear at all. I'm here, but when we get that much rain, and we're right next to the St. John's, this gets really muddy, and I love the trail too much to destroy it, because there's a fine line between, hiking in the mud and wrecking your trail. Right now I see the wear, and it looks, I'll show you, it looks pretty good. So I'm not seeing mud puddles. You can see the water's pretty high all around, which it has been pretty much right along. We've had a wet summer in Florida. Oddly enough, our neighbors in Alabama and Georgia have been super dry, definitely drought. So it looks good. I'm going to take pictures, and maybe I'll put them together in a little assembly of different things that go with this video, so you can see some of the sights and some of the cool things I get to see here today. With this temperature, the saw palmetto berries are ripened, the acorns are ripened, so there's a real high probability of seeing bears, or at least seeing bear sign. Good time of the year. There's a couple trees in the neighborhood I run by that I'm probably going to go back out and check it late in the night, midnight or so. We've had a lot of construction, but in the past I've been able to figure out where the bears go at night and jump in a car and see them. Last year there was a sow with 2 cubs in my neighborhood, and I showed my wife and I showed some neighbors, and they were pretty predictable where they're going to be. It's funny, we have all these oak trees, yet they only prefer, like, the acorns are sweeter on one tree than the next, so you'll find them kind of decimating that tree. But it's real obvious when you find it. And if I find a video or I see some trees in here that are getting really hit hard by the bears, I'll let you know. And of course, if the bears ain't getting them, the hogs are. The only thing is, the bears can climb the trees. The hogs just have to forage around them. So we'll see what we see today. It's kind of cool in here. It's not as foggy as it was on the way here, and I'm sure that'll burn off quick, but sometimes you just go a couple hundred yards and you're in fog, and I just love that look. it's kind of cool, makes it mysterious. Hey, I hope everybody's having an amazing day, and I hope I have a ton of really cool pictures to share with you. This is one of those subtle signs. See a lot of branches and trees down. You have a live oak here. You can see branches are broken out. Real good sign that the bears were in here. You see that, that's always a good sign. They were decimating that tree for its acorns. And they're probably known bear behavior. I've seen literally thousands of bears from where I lived in the Catskills, the Adirondacks, to my time spent in Alaska, the Yukon, of course on trail. Those bears aren't far. They're probably within a few hundred yards of here. Just past some hikers, some dads with some young boys that look to be anywhere from like 6 to 8 years old, and they were out here camping last night. And you know, I always make sure to commend people for getting out in the woods with their kids, giving them that experience. And they were camping. I'm like, great job, people. That's great parenting. You know, they didn't need to be told that, but I think it's nice to acknowledge it and say, hey, you know what? You guys are doing something great. You know, congratulations exposing the kids to all the opportunities in the outdoors. Because a lot of kids today, they don't get outside. You know, it's a vast minority that actually do. And maybe they'll love it. Maybe they'll hate it. Maybe they'll just make some fantastic memories that they'll lock away in their minds. That time I went camping with my friends and my family, and it's a beautiful thing. And I always end a lot of my videos with, and get outdoors. And that's kind of the nexus, or the reason why it's outdoors with Kat, because I value the outdoors so much. But well done, people. Some baby gators. Okay. Some more right there. How we doing, fellers? Soaking up the sun.